Welcome CSE Main's Current Affairs series of Sardar Patel's Student Support Program. Stay with us. At the end of podcast, we will suggest you model question for civil services exam based on this topic. You can get this topic in text format in the description of the video. Today, we're exploring a groundbreaking development in heritage preservation, the inauguration of India's first Archaeological Experiential Museum in Vadnagar. Dr. Umrao, can you set the stage for us what makes this museum stand out from traditional institutions?
Absolutely. Unlike conventional museums that merely display artifacts, Vadnagar's museum integrates an active 4,000 square meter excavation site right into its layout. Visitors can actually witness ongoing digs, which brings the 500-year-old history of Vadnagar to life in a way that's rarely seen elsewhere.
That's fascinating. So, the museum isn't just a static collection, it's a living archaeological site. How does this immersive approach benefit both casual visitors and scholars?
It bridges the gap between discovery and display. For example, when a new artifact is unearthed, it can be contextualized and interpreted almost immediately for visitors, offering a real-time glimpse into the evolution of historical understanding. This hands-on exposure is invaluable for education and research.
Let's delve into the historical significance. Vadnagar boasts a continuous habitation for over 2 millennia. What kinds of artifacts are showcased, and what stories do they tell about the region's past?
The museum houses more than 50 artifacts, including ancient ceramics, coins, tools, and even skeletal remains. For example, some coins reveal trade links with distant regions, while pottery styles trace cultural shifts over centuries. These items collectively narrate Vadnagar's evolution from a modest settlement to a vibrant urban center.
That breadth is remarkable. In terms of comparative perspective, how does Vadnagar's story differ from other ancient Indian cities like Varanasi or Harappa?
While Varanasi is celebrated for its spiritual legacy and Harappa for its planned urbanism, Vadnagar stands out for its unbroken chain of habitation, allowing us to trace societal changes continuously. It's like reading a long, uninterrupted diary of human adaptation and ingenuity.
Transitioning from the past to the present, Vadnagar's museum is pioneering the use of digital technology in heritage preservation. Can you walk us through some of these innovations?
Certainly. The museum employs interactive displays, virtual reality stations, and multimedia storytelling across its 9 galleries. For instance, visitors might don VR headsets to virtually reconstruct ancient street scenes or use touchscreens to explore detailed 3D models of excavated structures, making complex archaeological data accessible and engaging.
That's a game changer. How do such technologies aid in preservation and education, especially compared to static exhibits?
Digital tools capture minute details like inscriptions or artifact textures that might degrade over time. Plus, multimedia presentations can weave together scientific analysis, oral histories, and animation to form holistic narratives. This approach caters to diverse learning styles and ensures knowledge is preserved for future generations.
Could you imagine a future scenario where digital archives become the main resource for global heritage education?
Absolutely. Think of how the British Museum's online collection reaches millions. Vadnagar's model could inspire similar digital-first heritage initiatives, democratizing access to history and fostering international research collaborations.
As we look to the future, let's discuss the museum's role in promoting cultural tourism. What economic and societal impacts could this have for Vadnagar?
The potential is immense. With an engaging, state-of-the-art museum, Vadnagar can attract history enthusiasts, students, and tourists globally. A UNESCO study found heritage tourism can increase local GDP by up to 12%. This influx supports hotels, guides, artisans, and encourages infrastructure upgrades.
That's significant. Beyond tourism revenue, do you see the museum catalyzing further research or conservation efforts?
Definitely. Increased visibility draws academic interest and funding, leading to more excavations and conservation projects. It also inspires local youth to pursue careers in archaeology or museology, creating a virtuous cycle of preservation and prosperity.
So, Vadnagar could become a model for other Indian towns aiming to leverage their heritage assets. Any final thoughts on the broader implications?
Vadnagar's museum demonstrates that when technology, scholarship, and community engagement intersect, heritage sites can become living classrooms and engines of sustainable development, not just relics of the past, but assets for the future. You might be guessing what may be the model question. It is, discuss the multifaceted significance of India's first archaeological experiential museum in Vadnagar in revitalizing cultural heritage, leveraging digital technology for preservation, and boosting cultural tourism.